They say long ago, before men forged iron or crowned kings, there was a land where rain ruled, and the spirits of the forest walked among men. And in that land lived a woman unlike any other. Her name was Nafula. They said she was born during an eclipse, when the sun and moon wrestled for the sky. They said her first cry made the palm trees shiver. And they said her shadow walked before her. Nafula was no ordinary woman. She spoke to the wind. She heard what stones said when rain fell upon them. And when her eyes met those of an animal, she saw more than its hunger or fear, she saw its soul. But something else watched her too. Deep within the forest, something had already begun to stir. Waiting. Her mother, a humble herbalist, warned her. Child, the gift of seeing is sacred. Use it to heal, not to rule. But Nafula's heart burned with something stronger than curiosity. It was hunger. Hunger to know more, to control more, to be more. One night, when the moon hid behind clouds like a thief, Nafula left her hut with a calabash of palm oil and a bowl of crushed kola nuts. She walked into the forest beyond the village, where no one dared to go. The elders called it the Forest of Whispers. They said spirits spoke there through the mouths of animals. Nafula knelt beneath a massive baobab tree, its roots coiling like sleeping serpents. She whispered into the darkness. Spirits of the deep, I seek the wisdom you hide. Teach me the language of power. The wind stopped. The crickets fell silent. Then came a hiss. A snake, long, green, with eyes that glowed like twin embers, slid from the shadows. It coiled near her and spoke. Yes, spoke. Nafula of the restless heart, it said. You call to the spirits. But power is not given, it is taken. Nafula trembled, yet her curiosity chained her in place. Who are you? She whispered. The snake smiled, or perhaps its scales simply shone. I am Nda, the watcher between worlds. I know what lies beneath roots and above clouds. I can give you what you seek, if you give me what I want. And what do you want? Your trust. She hesitated. The forest held its breath. Even the wind waited. But greed blinds faster than darkness. She agreed. And from that night, Nafula and the snake became inseparable. Days turned into moons. Seasons changed. Under Nda's whispers, Nafula's power grew. She could summon rain to fall only on her fields while her neighbors' crops withered. She could heal fevers with a chant, but only if she wished. And when anger touched her tongue, even strong men stumbled as if struck by invisible hands. The people began to fear her. Some bowed when she passed. Others spat on the ground and muttered, Sorceress. Nafula didn't care. Power had made her heart heavy with pride. But the snake's voice grew more demanding. You are greater than they, it whispered. Why serve a village that fears you? Take the chief's toll. Rule them. Let them worship you. Nafula resisted at first. But pride is a seed that grows quickly when watered with praise. So one dawn, she called a gathering. The villagers came, curious, cautious, silent. Nafula stood before them, her eyes shining like molten gold. The spirits have spoken, she declared. From this day, I am not your healer, I am your queen. Gasps spread like fire through dry grass. The old chief stepped forward. Nafula, power is not claimed by tongue. It is given by the people. Nafula's laughter roared like thunder. Then let the spirits decide. She raised her arms. Clouds gathered. Lightning cracked. Rain poured only upon the chief. The crowd fell to their knees. Nafula smiled. The snake coiled around her shoulders like jewelry. The sorceress had risen. Years passed. Nafula's rule turned from awe to fear. Anyone who questioned her woke the next day with sickness, or vanished into the forest. Her heart grew larger. Her servants multiplied. But her soul shrunk. And the snake, NDA, never stopped whispering. Take more. Fear keeps loyalty. And she obeyed. The village, once full of laughter and drumbeats, became a place of trembling feet. Children no longer played near the baobab. Women no longer fetched water after dusk. For they said Nafula's shadow now moved, even when she slept. One night, Nafula sat beside her sacred fire. She felt the snake's eyes on her, brighter than ever. Why do you watch me so? She asked. Because, the snake hissed, your time ripens. I gave you power. Now I claim my due. What do you mean? You promised me trust. But I ask for more. I want your soul, Nafula. The vessel through which I may live among men. Nafula's blood ran cold. No. You tricked me. The snake's laughter echoed like drums from the underworld. No, Nafula. You tricked yourself. Before she could chant a single spell, the snake lunged, biting her wrist. Nafula screamed. Her body burned as if fire danced beneath her skin. The snake slithered into the flames, its eyes still watching her. You fed your pride with my venom, it hissed. Now you shall live with it forever. When dawn broke, the villagers found Nafula's hut in ruins. But there was nobody. Only the shed skin of a great serpent. And the faint echo of a woman's cry in the wind. Years passed. The village healed. Grass grew over her hut. Children laughed again. But sometimes, when rain falls without clouds, the elders say Nafula walks once more, half woman, half serpent. Searching for the trust she lost and the soul she sold. They say she appears to those who hunger for power, whispering, I can make you great, if you give me what I want. And so, wise men teach their children. When the forest offers power, walk away. For even a talking snake cannot speak without poison. Power gained through deceit brings ruin. But wisdom born of humility gives life. Remember Nafula. For pride may crown you today, but it will bury you tomorrow. This tale has been told under the shade of the story Baobab. The story of Nafula, the sorceress and the talking snake. Tell it to your children, whisper it to the moon. And before you go, subscribe to the story Baobab. The root of wisdom for more stories like this.